G'day Australia, I'm Korum E from Audiocom Mobile Electronics. Check this out. At Audiocom we've just fitted up, well, actually we've done a lot of things in this car, including a new ThinkWare dash camera, but we've also just fitted up the new Stinger Heigh 10-inch multimedia system to this vehicle. It looks badass. This is a Kia Optima with the Harman Kardon sound in the doors, and the originally just in here is a little 7-inch multimedia interface, kind of yesterday's multimedia interface. The big 10-inch from Stinger is definitely tomorrow's interface. This thing is awesome. So get back to our home menu here. We've got a lot of different sources. It supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is what you're gonna want to use most, but it also has an HDMI input, so you can run all sorts of sources into this thing. You could even plug a gaming console into this thing if you wanted to play Halo on your dash. So pretty amazing stuff here. Jump into Apple CarPlay or Android Auto mode. You've got all full access to things like Spotify or Tidal. Your interface will come up completely on there. Apple Music, if anyone still uses that. The whole interface comes up on screen and lets you control it from the touchscreen on here, which is completely legal. It also supports full voice control for your multimedia, navigation, messages. And as a part of this kit in the Kia Optima, there's some unique things going on here. We have the installation kit available at audiocom.online. The original audio unit was controlled by this little panel here at the bottom, and we have replaced that panel with this new little guy down here, which shows the fan speed, the zone, and the temperature of the two zones in the car, which would normally have been displayed on the original unit, but is now displayed now on this new little section at the bottom. So the fitment kit for this car, to let all that happen, is a few $100 because this little bit down here is quite unique, but we have that available on the website audiocom.online. You can't get it anywhere else in Australia that we know of. We had to specifically source this and import it just for this job. So there it is, the Stinger Heigh 10-inch multimedia interface installed. Looks very schmick. These things are top of the line. They're a really good bit of kit. They've got 4 camera inputs for front, rear, side, 2 side cameras. They've all got all the right outputs for amazing control over your sound. Let's see if we can get you into the audio settings for a little bit of a tour there. Sound settings, and have a little look see here. So you've got all your basic balance fader. The equalizer on here is amazing. It's a big massive multi-band equalizer. We did a bit of a build up on this car with some good audio equipment as well to boost it up, so we've given it a little bit of an EQ tune there. It's got good advanced crossover networks where you can really set the right outputs for the front and rear speakers and for the sub, so that only the right sound is going to the correct speaker to keep all your tuning spot on. You've got digital time correction as well, which allows you to compensate for the distance in distance from each speaker to the primary listener, which lets you really tune and optimize your sound. Really great features going on. The Stinger Heigh 10 is a really good bit of kit. As you can see, really nice finish, looks at home in a dash, and it is a big screen, so cars with small dashes, it's a bit of a tight fit and can look a bit bulky, but it came up really nice on this Kia Optima, and I'm excited to hand this over to the client later. He is going to froth. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit about the Stinger Heigh 10. It's a really good bit of kit, and we like installing this at Audiocom. It always provides such a great result, and the customer is always stoked, which is the most important part. Thanks again. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, wherever it is. Get across the socials, Instagram and Facebook, Audiocom, and you'll see a bunch of pictures of this unit fitted to this car and other cars, and our other 9-inch units and 10-inch units as well. There's a really good gallery on there of all of the installs we're doing, so we'd love to see you there, throwing out some likes and chucking out some love. And if you've done a good install like this, flick it to us. Flick us in the DMs and I'll reshare it around, because it's good to see people doing nice installs like this. And you can get your own Stinger Heigh 10 at any Audiocom store or audiocom.online. Thanks again for watching. See you again soon.